Imagine a city with a population of 1.8 million people. Now imagine every single person in that city being diagnosed with lung cancer. That's how many people worldwide received this diagnosis in 2020. This shocking reality highlights lung cancer's unenviable status as the leading cause of cancer incidence and mortality across the globe. But what fuels this deadly disease? The culprits are many, with tobacco smoking leading the charge. It's a fact, the more you puff, the more you risk. But it's not only smokers who need to worry. Environmental exposures too play a significant role. From secondhand smoke to air pollution, these invisible threats could be lurking in your surroundings, silently increasing your risk. And then there's the genetic factor. Yes, your DNA could potentially make you more susceptible to this disease. A predisposition that unfortunately you have little control over. Yet despite these grim facts, there are glimmers of hope. In the United States, for example, lung cancer accounted for 12.7% of all cancer diagnoses in 2020, a decrease from previous years. The reason? Successful smoking cessation efforts. With such alarming figures, understanding lung cancer and its prevention is a matter of life and death. Think of lung cancer as an uninvited guest who can come knocking at anyone's door. But some doors are more likely to be knocked on than others. Like an unwanted visitor, lung cancer can be quite persistent, often going unnoticed until it's well settled in. Lung cancer isn't just one disease, it's like an umbrella term covering a variety of types, each with its own characteristics and behaviors. There are two main types: small cell lung cancer, which is like a wildfire spreading quickly and aggressively, and non-small cell lung cancer, the more common type, which grows and spreads at a slower pace like a creeping vine. Then there are factors that make certain doors more attractive for this unwelcome guest. Imagine these factors as keys that lung cancer uses to unlock the door. The most notorious key is tobacco smoking. It's like handing over a master key to lung cancer, making it easier for it to gain entry. A staggering majority of lung cancer cases are caused by smoking. Environmental exposures are another key. These are like skeleton keys, not as effective as the master key, but they can still unlock the door. Examples of these include exposure to radon gas, asbestos, and certain types of air pollution. Lastly, there's genetic predisposition. Think of this as a faulty door lock. If lung cancer runs in your family, your door might be easier to unlock even without a key. It's important to remember, though, that these keys don't guarantee entry. They merely increase the chances of lung cancer coming knocking. And just as we can change our locks or add security measures to make our homes less inviting to unwanted guests, we can also take steps to reduce these risk factors. Globally, lung cancer is more prevalent in developing nations with high smoking rates. It accounted for nearly 13% of all cancer diagnoses in the United States in 2020, with a trend of decreasing incidence due to efforts in smoking cessation. Knowing how lung cancer operates can be our first line of defense against it. By understanding the types of lung cancer and the keys it uses to gain entry, we can better equip ourselves to keep this uninvited guest at bay. Did you know that quitting smoking can significantly reduce the risk of lung cancer? It's like stepping away from a busy road. The further you go, the less likely you are to get hit by a car. Now, let's delve into the power of prevention. Smoking cessation, or simply put, quitting smoking, has a profound effect on reducing lung cancer incidence rates. Imagine lung cancer as a giant looming shadow. Every puff of a cigarette fuels this shadow, making it bigger and more menacing. But the moment you stop feeding this shadow, it starts to shrink. The risk of lung cancer decreases with each passing smoke-free day, month, and year. While cessation has been instrumental in driving down lung cancer rates overall, it's important to note that not all groups are experiencing these benefits equally. Women in the United States and Europe, for instance, are seeing rising lung cancer incidence and mortality rates. This uptick is likely due to a mix of factors, including changing smoking patterns and potential biological differences. But the key point here is that prevention is crucial, regardless of who you are or where you come from. It's not just about not starting to smoke, but also about quitting if you have started. It's about making conscious choices every day, choosing air over smoke, health over harm, life over disease. And remember, prevention isn't just about individual actions. It's also about creating supportive environments that make healthy choices easier. This could be implementing tobacco control policies, offering smoking cessation aids, or even just providing encouragement and support to those trying to quit. So, yes, quitting smoking can be challenging, but the benefits are immense. It's not just about reducing your risk of lung cancer, but also about boosting your overall health and well-being. It's about reclaiming your life from the clutches of smoke and ash. Prevention isn't just better than cure, it could be the difference between life and death. So equip yourself with knowledge and make the right choices for your health. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.